flickering light. Country music spotlight shine bright, showcasing tales of legends old, with heart and stories yet to be told.
Steve Earle has a lifetime's worth of wild stories, but one of the craziest involves finding himself face to face, or rather back of the head to barrel, with Texas outlaw legend Johnny Bush, the man who wrote Whiskey River. Earle recalled that one night in the mid-'70s, he and a buddy named Joe Voorhees were out drinking, smoking, and in his words, way too stoned to be behind the wheel. But like a lot of young musicians, their night wasn't over. It was just beginning. They got the munchies, and that's when Joe came up with an idea that seemed harmless at the time. "Bush is out in Vegas," Joe told Steve. "I've got the keys to his condo. Let's raid his fridge." So the two of them rolled over to Johnny Bush's place. Sure enough, the door opened, the lights were out, and the kitchen was stocked. To Steve Earle, this was heaven. He sat down, poured himself a massive bowl of Rice Krispies, sliced in some bananas, and dug in like only a stoned man can. But then, it happened. Earle looked up at Joe and noticed the guy's face had gone pale, like every drop of blood drained out of it. Steve figured something was wrong, but before he could react, Joe whispered just one word, "John." Steve turned around, spoon halfway to his mouth, and froze. Standing just a foot away was Johnny Bush himself, fresh out of bed, wearing nothing but a bathrobe, and holding a .357 Magnum aimed straight at the back of Earle's head. Think about that for a second. Johnny Bush, the man who gave Willie Nelson his signature song, the honky-tonk hero of Texas, one of the founding figures of the outlaw scene, was standing there ready to defend his home from what he thought were intruders. And Steve Earle? He was just sitting there, mid-bite, with a bowl of cereal. Earle later laughed about it, but at the time the situation couldn't have been more serious. One twitch of Johnny Bush's finger, and Steve's career might have ended before it even began. The standoff didn't last long. Bush quickly realized it was just a couple of long-haired musicians who'd made themselves a little too comfortable. But the image stuck with Earle for life, a .357 Magnum, 12 inches from his head, in the hands of one of his musical heroes. It was just another night in Texas country music where legends weren't just made on stage. They were forged in the wild, unpredictable moments behind the scenes. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. As always, thanks for watching, and if you like what we do here, then please like and subscribe.
In a room with a flickering light, country music spotlight shine bright, showcasing tales of legends old, with heart and stories